a while back, I always thought, like, what happens, like, if you were to come across a celebrity of any kind, how do you conduct yourself, all right? I've been flying a lot recently, so I think constantly, like, am I going to run into somebody in the airport?
You ran into somebody.
Hold on.
He ran into somebody.
Hold on. I go through this and I think, I literally make them, for some of my favorite YouTube celebrities, anybody, all right?
Yeah.
I make a mental note and I think...
I have a way of doing this.
I think I'm going to do this if I see this person. Because I want to be cool. I want to acknowledge to them that I know them. But I've heard Rhett and Link so long talk about how they love being recognized, but many times it's terribly inconvenient for them.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
So I'm very self-conscious about this. So I make mental notes. All right? It's been so long I've been in airports flying. I stopped thinking about it, all right? Because I was like, this is not going to happen. It's just it's a numbers game, and the nums are not my favorite.
And the nums are down.
The nums are not my favorite. So the other day, I am not brushed up on my skills, and I'm in line to get on an airplane, and I look over, and in line are these two fellas.
The Hodge Twins?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Instantly.
Wait, here in Virginia Beach or in California?
In Chicago.
Wow.
They are getting on the plane with me to come to Virginia Beach.
Wait, they're in Virginia Beach right now? Let's go find them.
They were 2 days ago.
Oh.
Dang it, you could have told us this story just to... No.
All right. I didn't know they had a show in Virginia Beach. So my heart starts racing. Instantly, I'm like, what did I think about when I thought, if I meet the Hodge Twins, I'm fans of these guys,
Yeah,
okay?
you're pretty good, big fan.
I'm a pretty big fan of the Hodge Twins.
Need Hodge Twins.
Look, I'm shaking just thinking about this. Because my heart started racing so fast. There's multiple events with this, okay? Multiple moments. First things first. I don't see they're with the family. I think Kevin's wife is with them, okay? Mm-hmm. Kevin is this one.
Mm-hmm.
Keith looks like he's a little pissed all the time.
Yeah.
So I look over, and I'm trying to make eye contact with one of them. I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. But they're in line to get on the plane. I'm in line to get on the plane.
Are you by yourself, or are you with like a producer?
I'm around people. The producer and them are over there, and I'm in line to get on the plane, all right? And I see them. They're going to be just a little bit before me. So I'm like trying to make eye contact. All of a sudden, Kevin.
He sees you.
Kevin looks at me, and I go like... And this is what Kevin does.
Is it for real?
That's what he does. He gives me a thumbs up and he smiles a little. Instantly, I'm like, he knows I know who he is.
Yeah.
Now I've screwed up my first impression.
Yeah. You messed up. You messed up.
The problem is, I'm determined to say a word to these fellas.
Yeah.
Especially, it's not like they're walking down the airport and I'm getting on they're coming to Norfolk with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the plane.
Yeah.
We board the plane.
Are you sitting with them? Please tell me you're sitting with them.
I'm not sitting.
The producer got the seat next to him.
No.
Oh, they're probably in first class.
I'm sitting across the aisle from Keith.
Okay. All right.
The whole time, I'm trying to watch my shows. He's got his headphones in.
Yeah.
And Kevin's sitting behind him. So I'm thinking, okay, be cool. Kevin already knows I know who he is.
So you're going to mess it up with Keith.
Keith don't. This other dude is sitting between us because Keith and Kevin, I guess they like window seats. So they chose a window seat. And I'm thinking, just be cool. Don't make eye contact while I'm on the plane. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help myself. I keep
looking over.
Keep looking over. I'm sizing them up because I've always wondered how big they look in real life.
They're pretty big guys.
They're pretty big guys. So
how tall are they? They way taller than
they're
you?
over 6.
Okay. You're definitely towering under them.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like
next to
5
them,
nothing.
Next to them, I'm...
Real small.
Real small. So I don't say anything on the plane, all right? Which is a good move. It is a good move. And I thought, when we get to Norfolk, it'll be late, but we're all got to be waiting for luggage. We all got to do the thing. So I'll say something in Norfolk, right? Mm. So I'm getting off the plane, and all of a sudden, like, we're kind of leaving the plane at the same time because he's sitting across. So I just grab my stuff, and I'm kind of right in front of Keith, all right?
Yeah.
So I'm just wheeling out, and I'm like, not on the plane. So I get off, and I look behind me, and they're not coming out. They're right behind me, and they're not coming out. So I'm like, do I just stand here and wait like a weirdo? Or do I leave like a normal person?
Like a normal person.
No one has recognized them at this point. So their fans are not present. I think I'm the only one.
Yeah.
I'm the only fan representation for Keith and Kevin. So I'm like, I got to pee real bad. Maybe I'll catch him at luggage. So I go into the bathroom. Next thing I know, I'm in a stall.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Right next to him.
No, I'm in a stall, and I hear Kevin going... They're entering the bathroom together.
Oh, no.
They're peeing going, yeah.
kind of. They were talking kind of quietly, but they were doing giggles, and like, you know, Kevin, he like finds something funny. He goes, you know what I mean? He just like lets out the laughs. They were bantering. Like they were working on a joke.
Bathroom.
They were working on a joke for like some future thing, right?
Yeah.
I can definitely tell they were bantering about an idea. And I think I heard Kevin say something like, we need to try this one thing on the next video, you know? So I know they're talking shop while they're peeing next to each other.
Yes.
I'm in the stall.
No.
So
get
instantly I think, before I
No.
leave this stall, not in the bathroom.
Okay. That's the move. If you in the bathroom...
I think,
Hold on, I was
I
tempted.
think we all know this rule.
I was tempted. I was super, because I was washing my hands, and they stopped peeing. They walked over next to me, getting ready to wash their hands, and I was super tempted because it was just
You're
us
just
three.
shaking?
It was just us three in the bathroom. Just me and the Hodge Twins, these big dudes. And I'm shaking, and I'm like, not in the bathroom. So they leave before me, and I breathe, and I walk out. I'm like, at baggage claim. On the way to baggage claim, they pause. All right? I think now's my chance. So I walk up to them.
So the next slide is a picture of them, right?
No. I didn't get a picture with them.
Oh.
That's what the thing is. This is part of my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to be that person.
No,
Right,
no,
I
no.
got you.
Yeah, I'm not that person. I'm not that guy either.
But if they had offered to give you a picture,
No, they didn't offer.
if they had, though,
So I'm determined to talk.
you would have taken.
So I go up and I hold my hand out like this. And I'm like, and I think, what am I saying? I don't want to take any of your guys' time.
Okay, good start.
And they're like looking at me like this. And I'm like, but I love your guys' videos.
Yeah.
And they're like, thanks. And I'm like, you guys make me laugh so much.
Yeah. And
They're like, that's good. That's good. And I'm like, it was good talking to you guys. And I leave.
I don't know if you quite, you know,
It wasn't as smooth as it could have been.
it could have been smoother.
It was so not smooth.
You could have walked up and been like, hey,
I'm
man.
telling you. Okay.
Hey, man, I love your videos. And then bounce just in your deepest voice. And make sure you, on the
can't-
arm, like this.
They're liable to kill me.
Walk up.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
they're
man,
A
big.
stranger
They're big.
smacking them on the bicep.
I
Look at
love
them.
your videos.
It's just them and and maybe a wife.
Them and Kevin's wife.
Okay.
Well, she was hanging with Kevin the whole time. I'm assuming it's Kevin's wife. And I saw them walking around at baggage claim. I saw them out and about. They were at like getting a rental car for like 30 minutes. Like it took so long. Not to creep on them. But I'm like the only fan there. No one else is approaching them. No one else is telling them or freaking out. And I'm over here just inside the whole flight home. I'm just thinking like, there's a celebrity over there. There's someone I'm a big fan of right over there in the bathroom, on the plane, freaking in Chicago, in line to get on the airplane. And I don't think I can tell you it hits different when all of a sudden you're placed in a position where you're like tired, you weren't expecting it, and all of a sudden you see someone that you're a fan of, and then you're like, now's the time. You're not prepared.
Yeah.
I could have never gotten the confidence in that moment, being caught off guard, to go like, hey, man. I love your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I had to muster was hold my hand out a little bit and just be like, I don't want to take your guys' time.
I got you. It's tough. I don't know that I would react any differently.
Honestly, I could have been this close to saying nothing. Yeah. And I'm glad I did not say nothing.
And I've met Mark Hall from Casting Crowns.
You have?
Yeah.
What was that like?
He was a normal dude. My sister played guitar with him.
Really?
Wait, what?
She took lessons with him for a while.
For real?
I think so. Yeah.
Lydia?
Yeah, she played guitar with Mark Hall.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, she sang with Mark Hall.
She was jamming with Mark Hall.
Lydia jammed with Mark Hall.
Dang it.
And Ethan, I believe.
Did you throw in you're like, hey, I sing too?
No, see, because they went over to the church a couple times. I had only went over once for like a concert thing.
Dang it. Yeah. I thought this would be a good time for us to reevaluate. We talk about movies all the time. We talk about YouTube personalities all the time. I think it's a good situation for us to reevaluate our celebrity approaching methods for just a few moments.
Yeah.
To give some pointers for the future.
Yeah.
First off, what did I do wrong?
Your opening line is solid.
Okay.
It needed a little bit more confidence. I don't want to take your time. Hey, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Handshake, bounce.
I also think I realized after the fact I talked way too quietly. I'm wondering if they even heard most of my words.
Yeah. That's another thing. You've got to,
confidence. My heart's racing.
So
I can't speak without shaking.
Yes, it was good you didn't get a photo because that would be a fan move. And I've thought about this. I don't want to come across, even if I like their content, I don't want to come across as like a, just a fan because, we create videos in the space too. So someday a potential person could do this to us.
The Hodge Twins have millions of subscribers.
Not millions. They have 1 point something. I just looked them up.
No. Conservative Twins. 2 million subscribers. It's nothing for them to get 150,000 videos on 1,000 views on a video that took them 5 minutes to wank.
Right.
To wank.
I think it's I think your opening was good. But you were flustered. You got to go in with confidence.
Flustered. I was flustered the whole time, and I had a whole flight to think about it.
Yeah.
And
yes,
I would. Okay, how often do you guys watch these? How often? Not you guys. How much do you watch these guys?
For a while, it was like probably an hour and a half every day. Recently, right before this, it was probably like 1 or 2 videos a week. All right.
You should do they have any inside jokes? You should be like.
That's the thing. I thought of that afterwards.
There's so many. Yeah.
I thought I could have dropped pardon the language, I could have dropped a bitch can't breathe kind of thing. You know what I mean? I could have dropped that. That's a popular one.
Okay, this is what I would do if I was genuinely a fan, but I didn't want to just take too much of their time. I would have just, as I was getting their baggage, I'd be just kind of walk up to him and be like, excuse me, but a bitch can't breathe, and then just walk away. and that would
walk
be
away.
Perfect.
Bounce.
They would laugh. And it would be funny.
So that's your method.
That's my method.
You got to plan the inside joke. So you're saying the whole plane ride, you would have been thinking about which joke am I pulling out?
Yes.
Right. If you want to,
or pull out something that's their thing.
It shows them everything you want them to know about you.
But
which is I know your content. I like you guys. Here's a joke. I'm out. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to harass you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I feel like that's a good approach. The approach, if you want to meet them and introduce yourself real quick, I think is I don't want to take up any of your time. I appreciate your content. I love you guys. I am a fan. Fist bump. I like a handshake.
I wish
but
I
not
had
everybody.
to
But not
bounce this
everybody
off of.
wants to do the handshake. That feels like a commitment. If you just say fist bump, appreciate you. I'm out.
Yep.
People like and appreciate you.
I would have rolled with that so hard, but I didn't. I was on my own. I was fed to the wolves essentially.
Yeah.
I
would have done the
floundering.
same thing. I would have overthought it way too much and then probably bailed.
Just didn't do it at all.
No, I would have done it.
Hold on.
I saw a guy's hat the other day that I really liked and I complimented it.
Different. Way
I
different.
do that all the time
practice.
too.
It's practice.
Yeah, I do that all the time
I can talk
too.
to a stranger easy. No problem. I had a full-blown conversation at 7-Eleven today. It's not easy to talk to someone that you're a fan of, that you happened upon.
Yeah, I get it.